In today's world, we have very little time for ourselves. We are constantly on the go, juggling many balls in our life because majority of us have a lot on our plate. That's why it's so important for us to find different ways we can create more time in our day. One of the most effective ways to do so is, of course, to be organized. There are many benefits to being organized and manage your time properly. One of those would be getting a lot less overwhelmed in your life and work. Also, you can maintain a healthy work-life balance. And of course, you get more done in less time. Well, that's the goal, isn't it?
My name is Veronica Adali. I'm a CEO of a modest activewear brand, Fifth Generation Apparel, a content creator and photographer. I've been through the trenches of entrepreneurship, and now I'm sharing my story. I'm here to empower and help you work towards your dreams. Whether that means becoming a successful entrepreneur, up-leveling your mindset, or creating impactful content online. I create educational and motivational videos full of practical advice for women who are ready to have more control over their lives and are looking to follow their true passion. If you're ready to learn, get inspired, then listen up, my friend.
So in this video, I'm going to share with you how you can gain more time in your day. Because I'm sure I can speak for everyone when I say that we've all felt like there is never enough time in our day to get everything done. That's why I want to share with you a few different hacks to help you make every single day just a little bit more productive. Without further ado, let's dive right in. First of all, you need to analyze how you spend your time. When you spend time on little tasks, I'm gonna call them the wrong tasks, and you feel like your head is spinning and the day is really long, yet seems very unproductive. But with a few tweaks in your schedule, you can definitely improve how you spend your time and make your day more productive. That's why knowing exactly where your time goes is the first step to solving that problem. You need to find out exactly how much time you're spending doing your dishes, replying to your emails, scrolling on social media. As soon as you have that information, it'll be a lot easier for you to look at the big picture and make adjustments accordingly. Secondly, this would be an obvious one, and we all know we need to improve in this area. We need to minimize the time we spend on time-wasting activities. Let me elaborate further. We live in a world of endless distractions. One of those distractions would be television, but even more so, social media. Yes, we are business owners. We need social media to promote and market our businesses. We are content creators. We need social media to create content. And that's true. I'm not talking about that. That's a given. What I'm talking about is how much time we spend mindlessly scrolling. And we all do that every single day. Don't even deny it. It doesn't even benefit us. All it does is takes up our precious time, adds unnecessary stress to our lives, and of course, we end up not doing the things we really need to do just because we scroll on social media for hours on end sometimes. That's why the solution would be being more mindful when it comes to how much time and how we spend our time on social media. First of all, we need to identify ourselves what would be an appropriate time for us to scroll, whether it's 20 minutes a day and no more than that. You have to create that boundary for yourself so that number suits you and is realistic, because none of us are gonna say, yeah, 2 minutes of scrolling a day is gonna be enough. It's okay. It's okay to scroll sometimes, but we need to put a cap on it when we need to. You can actually set time limits on your apps in your settings. So if you want to allocate an hour of work on social media and maybe 20 minutes of scrolling, then you put that cap on, and when the time runs out, that's it. No more scrolling. Also, try to resist the urge of picking up your phone whenever you feel even a little bit bored, or when you kind of lean back and take a moment to catch your breath. Maybe you've been working for a while, at your laptop, and you kind of sit back and you want to take a little breather. Fight the urge to pick up your phone. Then your break will be just what it needs to be. It needs to be a little break, 1 or 2 minutes, instead of 25 minutes if you were to pick up your phone. Moving on, next thing you gotta do, and I preach it time and time again, you have to plan out your day the night before. Planning your day the night before is a great way to save time. That way you can plan out exactly what you need to do, when you need to do it, and how long it's going to take you to complete that task. You will also know exactly what needs to be done that day, and that way you can prepare yourself mentally. You'll need to know what you need to do to get yourself ready, what clothes you need to wear. When you know that information in advance the night before, it will take away loads of stress of in the morning when you need to actually get yourself ready, and you'll be able to get ready in a very fast and efficient manner. You will also set the intention for your day to be productive, and trust me, mindset is everything. You will also have a peace of mind knowing that everything you need to do is in your to-do list and is in your calendar, and it's very unlikely for you to forget to do something important. I know that a lot of people find this task very tedious. They can't be bothered spending an extra 10 minutes before going to bed planning their day the night before. I understand it, but this habit will help you create more time in your day. It's a proven tactic, and if you just fight that urge a little bit of being a little bit lazy, trust me, the benefits outweigh that feeling of, I just can't be bothered doing it tonight. Planning your day the night before won't only help you to be more productive and work efficiently, but it'll also help you evaluate how you spend your time that day and look back on your progress. And that way you can also adjust your schedule when you need to make it even more efficient in the future. Moving on, you have to learn how to identify the time that you are the most productive and do all of your difficult, the most challenging work then. For some people, early mornings provide the best opportunity for peak productivity. For some people, it's late at night. If you're an early bird, you might enjoy the peacefulness and serenity of early mornings and getting the work done before the rest of your family is up, for example. And some of you are night owls and you prefer to put your entire family to sleep, and then you can enjoy the peace and quiet and you can really focus on your work then. Whatever time it is for you, you have to slot your hardest and most challenging work, then the work that requires a lot of patience and a lot of focus. Whenever you are at the peak of your productivity, your work is going to be more focused. The distractions are not going to get to you. You will feel great completing it, and you'll probably complete it in a short amount of time when you prioritize your work properly, of course. Next, you need to create more time. And let me explain what I mean by that. Sometimes we feel like we just need that one extra hour in our day to get things done. And of course, there is a couple of things you can do. Of course, you can either wake up 1 hour earlier than you normally would. I know it seems really hard, and you can actually take it step by step and wake up 10 minutes earlier every single day until you get to that 1 hour mark, so that you don't change your routine 180 degrees overnight. That's usually very unsustainable. But if you train your body to wake up earlier every single day as you go, it will get a lot easier. So that way you can wake up, jump straight to your emails, or do your social media postings, whatever you need to do that then. Or you could stay up later than you normally would. This is something that I want to implement in my routine. For example, my son is getting close to his 6-month mark and he just starting sleeping a little bit better at night, and his nighttime schedule became a little bit more predictable. I might wait a couple more weeks to see how it progresses, but I feel like I am getting to a point where I don't have to go to bed with my kids. Of course, it might vary from day to day. Generally, I feel like I can put them to bed and spend 1 extra hour being awake and doing maybe a couple of tasks that are work related. So yeah, I'm gonna experiment with that in the future because I definitely feel like I would like that extra hour in my day. And of course, creating that extra hour is not enough. You have to prioritize your work properly. You have to schedule properly so that you use that time wisely. Otherwise, what's the point? You might as well sleep in or go to bed at the reasonable hour. Okay, moving on. You can combine some simple tasks with chores. And let me explain. I found that in order for me to maximize the time that I have, I can combine some of my less difficult tasks that are content creation related or work related with the chores. For example, I usually would listen to audiobooks instead of music, let's put it that way, when I am doing the dishes or folding laundry. I find that when I'm doing those kind of mindless tasks, I can always get a little bit of extra learning in, listen to a marketing book or a business book or a podcast that I can learn from and enrich my knowledge. For example, today I really needed to do the dishes, and I also needed to review a YouTube video that my editor sent me through, and I did the dishes, I reviewed the video at the same time, and that way I saved 15 minutes that I could actually spend doing something else, like answering the emails, for example, or posting on social media. Okay, my last but certainly not least strategy that you can implement to create more time in your day is batch working. I absolutely love batching tasks. I batch all the similar tasks, I complete them in one sitting, and that way I am more focused, I work more efficiently, and I don't waste any time switching between the tasks. There are many benefits when it comes to batching your tasks. Of course, you can save time, increase productivity, but most importantly, you get that amazing focus when you're focusing on one task at a time. For example, I like to batch my captions so that I have a few posts on the go, so I don't have to pick up my phone and think of something to post. That also takes up a lot of my time. When I get in the zone, I batch my captions, I select the photos, I schedule them, and I forget about it. You can imagine how much time it's saving me in the process. The same comes to my filming. Right now, today I have 2 videos to film. I would have loved to get 4 in, but we're still in the middle of a Black Friday sale, and that of course will take priority. I managed to find some time to film 2 videos, so I'm gonna take that. But I love batch filming. I have my material ready, I set up my studio, the lighting, the sound, the camera, and sit down and I film 4 videos in a row. Imagine how much longer it would take me to set up, film 1 video, pack down. The next day, set up, film 1 video, pack down. All of that time adds up and you end up spending so much more time than you need to on your video content. So that's why I prefer to batch my videos. I get on the roll. By the second and third videos, I feel like I'm in a good flow when it comes to delivering the information. And of course, I only have to get ready once because putting makeup on is just not fun. Anyways, that brings me to the end of this video. I really believe that we all have the capacity of being productive and work efficiently, be focused, and that of course increases the quality of our work and creates some much needed free time that we can spend with our family. So there are definitely a few ways you can create more time in your day. And if you found value in this video, make sure you leave me a thumbs up, comment below, let me know, share this video with people who are struggling with time management or they feel overwhelmed all the time by all of the stuff they need to do in their life and in their business. And of course, don't forget to subscribe to my channel right here. And if you want to learn more from me, there are a couple of videos over here. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you later.